Hello everybody, it's Ollie from GamesAlike, and today I'm here to give you the best survival games of all time. Now, I love survival games. Zombie and survival games are my forte. I play them all the time, and this is my list. There's tons of new games in there. Hopefully I'll show you something new that you can just sink your little teeth into, like a little demon. Maybe not a demon, they're quite scary actually. But before I start this video, I just want to let you know that right down in the description below is a link, and if you click this link, pop your email in, I'll send you a PDF that will teach you how to get all the games on this list, plus any AAA title for 50% up to 90% off. I promise you this is legit. This is how I get all my games, and if it's not, just comment down below and just be like, fuck, because I know it's legit and I do it all the time, and it's amazing. You get game codes super cheap, and you can do this PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, Steam, all them ones. It's just amazing little way to get games. Anyway, let's get this started. My main aim of this game is to show you new stuff, so I'm going to break down the games you already know real quick. Minecraft. Okay, we all know Minecraft. It's a survival-based game. It can be fun if you put it on extra hard, try and build a base, and try and stay alive. But again, we've all played this game tons. It's just on here. It is a pretty awesome survival game if you haven't played it already. If you have played it, you're probably sick and tired of it. I'm sorry to bring it up. I'm sorry it's in the list, but it just had to be. Okay, my next game is amazing, and it is The Forest. Now, this is a game where you'll crash bang right onto an island. This island has cannibal motherfuckers who are going to try and eat your guts. They nick your kid. Your job is to get your kid back. I personally have not yet succeeded at that. It's really hard. I don't know where the fuck he is. He's just wandered off somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. He's a stupid kid for wandering off. We got taken, but that's past the point. Basically, your job is to build a kick-ass base using all weird, amazing traps to defend yourself from these cannibals long enough for you to go and look for your son, get him, get passages together, and just create something to get yourself out of that horrible hellhole island. Now, I'm on day 30. I have not found my son yet. I have killed so many people. I'm now a cannibal myself, eating these people. This game is just where it has at. I'm not joking. You need to play this game. Next on the list is Ark Survival, which is basically a childhood dream. Who doesn't want to live in a world, create your own base, and have dinosaurs try and fuck you? Now, before I even tell you about this game, I'm going to say one thing. This game is a time drain, okay? If you do not have a clan or a group of people to play this with, and you don't have a good computer, don't buy this game. It is a time drain. It can be very frustrating, and until they balance it out, which is not happening right now, it is irritating. But on the other side, this game is amazing. It is so much fun. There is dinosaurs, there is base building, there is like survival unlike anything you've ever seen. But without a clan right now, it just takes too long to get things going, and it just ends up being like a job. Like one of them free games on the iPhones that just make you keep going back and fucking doing shit every day. It's literally like a job. But with a clan, it is a badass game. Now, the next survival game is a little different. It's Banished, and this is a game where you're a settlement. You've been outcast from your main city, or whatever you want to call it, and you have to now build a base in the middle of a really hard climate. It's really horrible, and you're basically, your main job is to resource, repopulate, and build a strong enough base to withstand the winters and like attacks and all that kind of stuff. This is a really actually hard game, believe it or not. It can get a little bit repetitive if you play it for like 20-30 hours, but to be honest with you, this is a solid game right now. You should definitely give it a go if you enjoy base creation and you enjoy just trying to survive. It's a game kind of like a top-down strategy game, but if you like strategy games and you're like me, then give it a try. Now, our next survival game is Rust, okay? Now, you might know Rust. Rust is a super highly rated game. It's got like 130,000 really positive reviews on Steam. It is a great game. It's a bit frustrating. Sometimes people will kill you as soon as you enter any server. People will hunt you down, but there is an excitement in it. I like trying to build a base that is going to withstand 10 guys trying to fucking get in to kill me and nickel my shit. Like, it's quite exciting. And it also gets better when you meet people and you set traps and you kill people and you go and nick their stuff. It's even more exciting nicking people's stuff. Like, trust me, like, it's amazing. So if you enjoy kind of spawning, happen to build a base, like looting for weapons, massive part of this game, and you enjoy kind of being online a lot, then Rust is going to be for you. You're gonna get excited about it. It's really exciting, trust me. Dead by Daylight, an awesome game that will make you fucking frustrated at campers. No, Dead by Daylight is a perfect game. If you've got a team of 5 people to play it with, it is amazing. Now, it's got some issues, got some glitches happening. Hopefully, they'll get sorted out and it'll come back to its awesome ways. But basically, the idea of this game is there's 4 survivors, 1 murderer. The murderer hunts the survivors, hangs them up, or murders them brutally, tortures them, does whatever the fuck he wants, really. He's a horrible person, and the other survivors, they have to turn on these generator things so they can open a door to escape. That's basically the job. The murderer usually camps, is usually really annoying, and you'll usually scream a lot, but you know, it is a great concept, and if they keep building upon it, it will hopefully turn into the game that I kind of hope it is, you know. But if you're ready to play a game with murderers and stuff, get it, just get it. just go for it. Don't starve, okay? Now, this game is actually really awesome. It's completely different to anything on this list. You're a little guy, you have to build a base, survive. Again, harsh climates, there's weird little dog monsters and bears and stuff. There's other animals. You have to just kind of live off the earth and kind of build a base and survive. Now, the winter is super hard to survive. You have to create, like, costumes and stuff. It's a really, really solid game. Now, I played this game about a year ago, so it's probably completely changed. Since then, they've released a co-op, and it's completely changed. But I know there's a lot of fun to be had with this game. I spent about 2 weeks solid playing it, which was a lot of fun. So if you enjoy like top-down kind of clicky games and you want something just and even if you don't, this game is really cool. It's a really survival-based game. It's a little bit challenging. You only get one life and then you're all the way back at the start. And yeah, it's fun. I've mentioned Killing Floor a few times. Killing Floor has to be one of the greatest zombie shooters ever, and I actually won #1 in my zombie game thing. It was #1. Like, seriously, this game is awesome. If you enjoy Call of Duty Zombies but want something that's standalone and much cheaper and kind of offers the same kind of wave-based feel, Killing Floor is for you. Now, #1 has a better community, #2 has much better graphics and a better leveling system, so it's really up to you what one you get. They're both kind of the same price, and if you use the method that I talked about in the description, you'll be able to get them for like $2, $3, $4, which is badass. But definitely, if you enjoy zombie shooters and you enjoy trying to survive waves, you need this game in your life. I've wasted over 40 hours on it already, and you can be like me too. Now, RimWorld is a little bit expensive right now, but it is one of them games that if you're kind of into strategy games, you like base creation, you're going to love it. You basically have to create a base, you have to get resources, you have to protect yourself from sci-fi little alien creatures. There's so much going on in this game. As it's in development, it's still got so much more that's going to come to it, and the developers are really active. They're changing the game. They're listening to the community. The community is pretty awesome too. It's really based on who like strategy games. I love this game, and I love types of games like this. If you want to kind of look at it, you should look at the trailer. There's loads more information. It's a little bit hard, got some learning curves, but if you like strategy games, you like surviving, this is gonna be for you. Now, I added Far Cry to this list, not because it's the ultimate survival game, just because it has a lot of survival elements. Like the animals that will jump out and try and rip your face off, like the many terrorist people that will try to kill you along your journey, like the awesome storyline that will try and kill you, like the sea that will try and kill you, like anything that will try and kill you in this game. Seriously, there's loads of stuff. You just have to go hunting for it. Usually just jumping off a rock does me in. But honestly, this game has a lot of survival aspects and has a killer story mode and an awesome open world. So there's not really much more I can say about Far Cry, but it is one of the greatest survival games I've played. If you like zombies, you like open worlds, you like customizing weapons, you like parkour, you kind of like Mirror's Edge, because that's the kind of feel I get from this game, you are going to love Dying Light. Dying Light is one of my favourite games I'm playing right now. I've nearly completed it. I won't spoil anything, but this game has one of my favourite maps. It has some great game mechanics. It's not really too glitchy for how much is going on in the game. Has loads of awesome weapons, loads of ways to customise your weapons. Let me tell you, humans are an asshole to kill, and you will want to just die at trying to kill humans. That's one bugbear with this game. The humans are assholes to kill. If there's a secret way to kill the humans, please tell me, because without a gun, I seem to have to hit them 50 times in the head, and they only have to hit me twice. But apart from that, the storyline is awesome. There is loads of zombie killing, and it just makes you feel comfortable. And P.S. the co-op on this game is next level. Next is This War of Mine. Now, I honestly don't particularly like this game, so I don't know much information about this game. I just know that it's really highly reviewed. People say it's really, really good. It's not my type of game. It's on the list because it kind of has to be, because it's so high reviewed. I've never played it. I probably won't play it, but there you go. You go and check it out if you like the look of the little images on the screen right now. That's horrible for me doing that, but it's the truth. I don't like clicky games with storylines. They bore me. I know some of you love clicky games with storylines. Yet another zombie game is basically a base protection game. You create a little base. It's a top-down shooter. It's super basic. Costs like $1 or $2. It's just a lot of fun. It's really just clicky. Some games you don't know why, but you spend 4 hours playing them and you're like, I just wasted 4 hours, but it was the best wasted 4 hours ever. This is like that kind of game. Now, this next one, Sir, You Are Being Hunted, is on here just for a couple of people. There are people who enjoy being chased, and they like that feeling of hide and seek when you kind of feel like you're going to pee yourself. And So You're Being Hunted gives you that kind of I'm going to pee myself feel. There's things trying to hunt you. You have to hide. You have to kill them. You have to get the fuck out of there. It's a gripping game. It makes you feel like you're going to pee yourself. It's kind of like hide and seek with death, and I like that. I like that a lot. Now we're down to the last two, and this video is not in any order. There was just awesome games and middle games, and they're all mixed together. But the last two are simple. The second from last is The Long Dark. Now, The Long Dark is kind of an artsy kind of game. Again, it's based all around survival. You have to pick stuff, you have to loot stuff. It's a little bit too slow for me, so I didn't spend too much time really playing it, and I didn't really spend a lot of time researching it after I played it, because it's not my kind of game. But for people who like that kind of feel and like that kind of creepiness, it's a really awesome game. You should go and check it out and do a bit more research on it yourself. Another survival game that I actually do absolutely love is Call of Duty Zombies. Now, it's a shame, because I would honestly buy Call of Duty Zombies without Call of Duty, because I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, but Call of Duty Zombies as a survival mode is one of my funnest wave-based games ever. You just can't beat it. I just want it as a standalone, because I hate paying 60 quid for a game that I don't play just to play zombies, you know. But honestly, if you haven't played Zombie Survival, you need to go and check that out. Now, I already apologize for not knowing two games on this list, The Long Dark and this War of Mine, alright? Like, I'm sorry about that, but there's information out there. I know they're good games, because everybody keeps telling me they're so good games, but honestly, I just don't give a fuck about them. They're not my kind of game. I tried The Long Dark, and it's not my kind of game. But anyway, I hope you have an awesome time. Again, click that link in the description if you want to know how to get cheap games. I promise you it works. It's amazing. Have an absolutely awesome day. See you later. Bye.